They tried to play us, but we made the game.
BDE.
Offend these haters, turn their shade to shame.
Believe you me.
Stick with the name that pays. Big Daddy everything. And they thought I was dumb to rap, but how dumb is that when I'm the running back? Go punch you in front of you at eye level, see if you gon' stomach that. It's food for thought, but we don't feed them hoes, we don't need them hoes. Eloquent, Big Daddy elephant, just in they element. Intelligence, telling men something they could tell a friend. And
Our man Tamel Elefantes, what's up? We're back again. Obviously, love to be here. I got my boy Jeff on here with me. You want to say what's up to the people, Jeff?
Yes, sir, man. It's good to be back. Solo, I appreciate you taking me on these endeavors. People, what's up? Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to the Big Daddy Energy Podcast. This is where we talk about all sorts of stuff in the way of man. So,
precisely. I would like to see everyone sound off. Like if when you come in, if you're coming in, go ahead and just announce yourself. Say something. Say what's up. I'd love if you're on YouTube's with us. If you just want to go ahead and subscribe, that way you can be big time with the Big Daddies here. I guess we can get right into it. Jeff,
yeah, let's do it, man.
I've been paying attention to the podcast streets. These podcast podcasts.
All right. Streets of casted pods.
Yeah. Hey, brother, there's some people that got some really good voices out there, bro. Their voice.
There is, yeah.
And then there's some people who have some really good takes.
Yes. Yep.
Right. I think you would be the voice guy. I'd probably have some pretty cool takes. And there's a lot of things that makes a successful podcast. There's a lot of behind the scenes work. That's stuff that we were trying to learn.
Oh yeah, a lot of that. Yep, lots of that. More to come too.
Cool, but I'm glad. I'm happy with where we're at, man.
Yeah.
Dot says, "What up, Jeff and Sola?"
Dot, what up, you brother?
Everything's good. Dot. Last time we were on here, I believe you sent an SOS message telling us to pray for my mother.
That's true. I remember that. Yeah. How's she faring, brother?
She should be all the way squared away.
Or...
You checked. You saw.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. She should be all the way squared away, man. I thank God for that. All right, so let's get into it. If I had wings, I would fly.
Let me contemplate.
Is that a song, brother?
Yes, sir.
If I had wings, I would fly.
Let me
something like that.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Because he was getting broke off, like somebody was robbing
yeah.
him, and he wanted. If he could get away, he probably would.
Yep.
Yeah.
They came up on him before they started to clown. They broke him off pound for pound.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. I consider that being a thing, but we'll get to that later. The wings.
All right.
What about this having a genie thing or 3 wishes?
Oh man, enticing, brother. Isn't that enticing?
If something just kind of showed up, this old thing, this rusted thing, and it's a I don't. What is that? Teapot? What is that thing?
A lamp is what it's supposed to be.
It's a lamp.
I imagine you hold it and it's got oil and you light it and it trim it, I guess.
I see. I see. It'll stay lit because the oil continues to burn.
Right. All the ones I've seen, they stick out like this. It doesn't seem to be very ergodynamic. having the weight centralized would have been better, but I suppose that's what it is.
Okay.
Maybe it's a set in place lamp, but yeah, lamp.
Okay, so let's kind of go. Let's do it a little bit.
right.
Good evening, fellas. Fellas, I'm sorry, that was my mistake. She didn't write Felix.
Fellies.
Good evening, Manny.
Manny, good evening.
I appreciate you hearing our instructions. Well, she does that all the time, right? She'll
she's
sound off. every
We
time she
probably
comes
got the
in.
idea from her to have people sound off because she
You're
sounds
probably
off.
right. Yeah, she comes in and lets her presence be known, and we feel it. We feel it, Manny. You have to read that because it has your name.
Okay. Hi, Jeff.
Because it's
That's-
exclamated, right?
Exclamated, yeah. Hello, Manny.
Yeah. That was good.
It's
We
good, yeah.
appreciate you, man. All right, so let's run through it. Let's see
Sure.
how this thing. How did this make the podcast, brother? Like, how did this?
So what the hell are we on,
obnoxious
man?
stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do it. Ah, no.
Okay. She just LOL. All right, so so the thing, what was I saying?
I don't know. Are we yeah, let's continue on the comments. If
Huh?
there's
Is there more? No, it says LOL.
I sense that maybe there's another one.
Let me see.
This
one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we did that one already. And then there's the LOL. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, 806. Is this another one?
Oh, it's up. You, sir, have to read that.
All right. Let's see. Hey, Jeff, I noticed you have more exclamation marks than I do, but I have the stretched out A, so I have more emphasis.
Yeah.
So let me try it.
All right.
Just like a song that I'm
Okay.
familiar with this song. Hi, Sola.
I'm not laughing at you. I was laughing at a joke I heard earlier. That's probably exactly how
I'm reading it.
She typed that. Yeah.
I'm reading it. Y'all are funny. We appreciate you, Manny. You make this podcast a better podcast. Believe that.
Yep. Sure do.
All right. So the lamp. Here it comes. It shows up. Like the Lion King. Yes, very much. Like the Lion King. It's called a jinn that makes 3 wishes. All right.
Yep.
So, all right, let's go into it.
Okay.
I guess before we play it out. It is a jinn. A jinn is a fire, like a spirit of fire, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And folklore is that it gets trapped inside this like a lamp, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you release it, I suppose, because I never watched Aladdin, but if you release it, it owes you, like it's so happy that it's going to give you 3 wishes. It's going to grant 3 wishes for you.
Yeah, I think it's something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Where did it get the authority to do that?
According to like modern genies, I have no idea.
Okay.
I've no clue.
So what's the difference between like a genie or like a fairy? Beep.
A fairy doesn't make you subject yourself to wishes, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know, because the Cinderella one has a mother fairy. What is it? A mother fairy?
Mm-hmm.
A fairy godmother?
Yeah, fairy godmother. Right.
And she made a wish, and she came and gave her the wish. So I have no idea.
It's interesting.
Maybe it's genie is male and fairy is female. Maybe that's what it is.
That's fair.
E.
Genius. of you.
All right. Yeah,
Tell
that's
me
good.
what this word jinn or genie. Tell me what it means, brother.
Okay. So Dot brought up the Jinn, jinn.
Yeah.
So the jinn is like, it's kind of debated as to whether it was like a spirit or a demon, but it comes from pre-Islamic mythology, a being of sorts, a fire spirit, demon being type deal that interacted with people mostly unfavorably. And then Islam came, and then for all of you that know history, the Muslims occupied Europe for a long time, and so it was Romanized, the term jinn. And so in Latin, the Latins would have the Romans would have, or any of the languages that are a variation of the Roman language, Latin, they
Right.
called it the jinn, Djinn. And then from there, it got compounded with something that was more like angelic and became known as a genie, which is a Latin term for so the Latin word genius is where the word genie comes from, with the idea of the jinn. And so I think there was just some similarities in the language in that, and that's how that happened. The first instance we have of a genie with three witnesses, or three witness or wishes, excuse me. The first time it shows up in a story is like in the 1600s.
Okay.
It was in a book written by a French guy. It's like 1690s, something like that.
It's like yesterday.
Yeah, it was like yesterday. And he wrote a book, and in that book there was a genie that granted three wishes. So that's when that came about. That was kind of made up. But previous to this is what the concept of the genie was, as it was Romanized or Westernized. It was someone that was grant wishes. And interestingly enough, the word genius, which is where the word genie kind of comes from, genius means like to be birthed in spirit or in body. This is the same words we have like generate or genealogy. Genealogy is when you follow the bloodline to find the beginning or where something started. These are all the same root word, genius.
Okay.
And it also to generate, which means like to create something. And this is why we call creative people that are highly efficient, we call them geniuses, because they're birthing something that is, new. So
Gotcha.
that's kind of a rundown, man.
Okay.
That's what
That
I got on
helps.
genies. Yeah.
That helps a lot. All right, so let's do it. I'd like for you to go ahead and cue in the song, brother.
I don't know the song.
No, that's not it. A little later, a little more to the west.
Oh, it's east. I went wrong. My bad. That was east.
Go the other way.
Other way.
Yeah, you went too far east. Way too far.
Okay, so we're coming back west.
Yep.
I don't.
Okay, keep going east. Just keep going though.
Oh, just
Past
keep
that.
going east.
Okay, past that. No, it's okay. It's a little closer to 2000s. 2000.
2000. Oh, genie in the bottle.
There you go. Let's get it.
I'm a genie in the bottle, baby.
There you go.
All
Bro.
right, yeah, that was a trip, man. We went all over the world with that one.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
So this thing comes out and it's like, he's stretching because he was in this small little thing. And the jinn supposedly has free will like human.
Yeah, and the Quran, the Quran in Islam, they specifically, a lot of them believe to not pray to them because they're like humans in that they were created. They're not like beings, but they shouldn't be in the Quran because they came before Muslims came. So whatever.
So if you talk to a genie and you have wishes.
Mhm.
Is that a prayer?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes.
So I actually have to be careful then if I meet a genie not to ask for 3 wishes because that's a prayer.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, but let's just for the sake of Big Daddy energy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mhm.
All right.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, man?
Who are you?
Who are you? What did you just came out of my thing here?
Yes. You
What
summoned me. What do you want? Thank you. Actually, because my neck.
what do you do? What are you?
Um, I'm a genie. So
What?
yeah, you stumbled up on a genie. So,
Oh, this is like better than winning the lottery. So I get 3 wishes. Is that how this works?
did you just say you wanted to win the lottery?
No, that's not
Okay,
what I said. No, I said it's like I likened it unto winning the lottery. That's all.
okay. Be
No,
specific, all right?
I got you. Hey, let me ask when I'm done with my wishes, do you go back in here?
No, I'm free.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.
All right, cool.
No more questions. Okay. Next question will be a wish.
Okay. I wish to be able to fully customize my body and my mental and my emotion
I'm sorry.
completely.
Those are all
That's,
your 3 wishes.
no, it's not. Those are one wish.
You just said you
It's
want to be able to fully customize your body, your
mind and
mind, and your emotions.
yes, I want to customize them
done.
completely. No, I have to customize them. I get to tell you what I want them to be like.
No, you don't. Roach up on 7,000 wishes.
That's
You
not how.
have
No, that's a
3 wishes.
It's
I'm
arguable. It's arguable that the mind and the body are connected, and one can't function without the other. Therefore, I have to do it in conjunction.
You know what?
And so here's the
I'll
deal.
entertain this. I'll entertain it.
Okay. All right, we're gonna be here for a while, so I get to fully customize myself.
Okay, what do you want to start with? Let me guess.
All right. All right. Okay.
I get this request all the time.
Yeah.
so,
Well, have you ever seen a Pringles can, Jeannie? Do you know what a Pringles can looks like?
yes, I do.
All right. So keep that in mind.
So you
Okay.
want? That's what you want?
Kind of something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Pringles.
I'd like the strength of 7 men. Also.
Okay. Wait, give me a second. I need to write all this stuff down.
Mm-hmm.
Pringles prick.
Pringles can sized prick.
Okay, Pringles.
The regular size Pringle cans,
Yes.
not the convenience store ones that are $1. The $2.39 ones. The $2.39.
The ones I know, the ones that are like this.
No, sir. That is
Those are the snack size.
that's an iteration of the Pringles can. I want the original Pringles can. All right.
Okay, the green ones, and sometimes they come in cheddar.
I'm just talking about diameter and length here. We're not talking about color. I'll specify. Remember, customize is in the wish.
You know, I've never had any. This is a very difficult.
Yeah, well, I've put a lot of thought into this. Okay, I grew up in poverty, and I've spent a lot of time thinking about this day. Okay,
my first Dot says his first wish would be that's not a good wish.
That is how you die instantly, brother. God is stronger than genies.
Jeff is a genius. Hey, I'm the genius. The genie.
I've out genius to the genie.
All right, Pringle size prick. Are you sure? We're about to finalize this.
Okay, yeah, we'll start there. All right.
You said Pringle can. All right, Pringle can. The original.
Yes.
The one that got popular, right? Once you pop, can't stop. That one.
There it is. Yeah, you see what I'm doing here?
Okay.
All right.
All right, what else we got?
Strength of 7 men.
Are you sure?
Yes, combined.
Okay.
7 men.
7 seamen.
Excuse me, what you're adding? What is that? What was that?
I have to This is what I do to remember because I usually only offer 3 wishes.
Okay.
So I needed
Strength of 7 men.
7 seamen.
Okay, I'm gonna act like that's not a big deal. You keep
Okay.
saying semen, I'm saying men. Not a big deal. We're on the same page, surely, right?
7 seamen. Okay.
Also, I would like to be able
Strength.
to oh, what was that?
The strength of 7 seamen.
Yeah. Okay. Also, yeah, I guess semen are pretty strong. So, also, I'd like to be able to fly.
Okay, those are your 3 wishes.
No, one of them was customizing the body. That was fully customized, fully.
Yeah, you can fully
Okay.
customize your body.
And then there was the strength, and I still have a third wish.
You just said,
The strength was different.
yes, you just said you want to be able to fly, you dumbass.
I want to be able to fly.
Okay. Fly
This is gonna be good.
freely.
I finally get all the things I've ever wanted. Yes.
All right. This is your 3 wishes are exhausted.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Just give me what I came for, buddy.
All right. So, how would you like to use some of these things?
What do you mean?
Yeah, like what are you willing to trade for?
You said that I had wishes. That's what I wished for.
Absolutely. What are you willing to give up for 'em?
Oh, not much. Well, I guess we'll talk about the Pringle can, because
So you're gonna trade in where you're at now, right?
yeah, so I suppose.
I would do some crazy stuff. Y'all know me. I'd love to hear what he. I would love to hear what Craig has, what wishes. All right, so you're gonna trade in your Pringles. I mean
Yeah, what do I just
your issued issue.
sure?
All right, and you're gonna take this Pringle. Well, this what you asked for doesn't change.
What
So
do you
there's
mean? Like there's no
no.
going back from it?
No, I'm saying when you take a shower, it's going to be like that. When you don't take a shower, it's going to be like that. When
Oh
you're
no, I can't do that, bro.
jogging,
I gotta go see my
when
family.
you're jogging,
I have stuff to do. No.
when you're jogging,
Wait a minute.
it's Pringles can
No,
size.
I can't do no.
Yes,
Come
yes,
on, man.
it's over. That's what you said. If you go to the gym, if you go play sports, if you
I
go
won't.
play pool, if you go to the gas station, if you take a photo shoot, you're going to get a can for a dick. Okay, because once you pop, you can't stop. That's it.
What have I done? What have I done?
Hey, just enjoy it. There's a lot of people that would love to be in your position, don't you think?
Yeah, I suppose. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Then we looked at 7 semen strength. The strength of 7 semen.
Yeah, because
Okay.
sure semen are pretty strong, right?
Yeah, they're really strong. Yeah. I would say they're about average of the strong men. When people start to be strong, they're in I would say a little bit above average.
All right, so 7 of them. I'm good.
Okay, and so what do you plan on doing with that?
Just, whatever.
Okay, you do have kids, right?
Yeah.
How do you think you're going to play with your kids? You throw them to the moon?
No, I'll control it like I control my strength now. I didn't think about this.
No, you have the strength of 7 men. So even if you try to control it, it's only what? The strength of 2 men?
This is going to be a problem.
No, it's
I
your
need to be
problem.
able. I need to be able to turn this on and off.
Oh, I almost was going to ask about the Pringles can.
Yes.
Thank goodness I waited. LOL. As every, for the sake of making sure we all can continue in this discourse,
Mhm.
does everybody understand what a Pringles can looks like? Okay. All right.
I would also like to remind everyone that every man watching this would ask for something similar. So don't judge me. Okay. All right.
Well, all right.
Okay.
So you're good with that. You're gonna be
I'll figure out a way to work around that.
now the
I
strength
didn't.
of 7 men with also coupled with a Pringles can prick, Pringle can size prick. You are not. I mean, do you understand what you're dealing with here? You're not. Are you sure?
It sounds to me like I'll be. It'll be a little unfortunate. Life won't go back to normal, but sounds like I'll be
So
kind of, kind of like
this.
a Hercules type.
So this is what my wife would say. Definitely can't use the Pringles can to lie with a woman with that much strength. You see what you've done?
You can do it once at least. At least once, and
Uh,
it's,
she will die.
yeah, well, it's not my fault. I didn't kill her. All right.
True. Okay. But that's what you wanted, right?
Okay, man. I didn't think about that
All
part.
right. Well, it doesn't matter because
All
guess
right.
what? You can fly. So after you
Cool.
murder that person,
Hmm.
you can fly away, right?
Sure. Might as well be able to fly because nobody's gonna want me around.
What are you going to use to fly with? Did you think about maybe some wings? You know, because think about how cool you would look without a shirt on and you had like these
Oh
wings.
yeah, I'd be like, yeah, that'd be dope, man. I'd be like a demigod at this point.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Who wants to do it once? It's a good question.
Women in Los Angeles. I'll just go to LA. They have no souls there.
No man ever. You should have just asked for a horse. Dot.
God, that's worse than a Pringles can. Golly. That's like way worse. Gotta be.
Dot. All right. So, okay, let's see. You're gonna fly, right? What's your method of flying?
I don't know. Superman used to fly with nothing, a cape, I guess.
That cape. A cape cannot make you fly.
Okay. All right. That I get it. That was so just like I've seen it on like movies where they have wings come out their back.
Okay.
Something
Okay.
like that. That'd be cool.
Okay. Well, birds have wings.
Go birds. Like a bird, yeah.
I'll do it like that.
Yeah, that's cool. That sounds good.
All right. Come off of those hands and arms and elbows. I'm gonna need to use those to make wings because you need them to be able to function, right?
Yeah, but I've already tattooed these arms. I have to keep these.
That's fine. That's fine.
They're already tattooed.
You see
I have to keep them.
Well, the thing is, I have to wire in your wings, otherwise they're not going to work. So, give me.
But just put them on my back or something.
Yeah, I'll put them on your back, but I have to wire them in. It has to work. You have to be able to use your mind to make them work. This is not like when you customize a house and just in case you run wires.
Yeah, I don't have any extra.
There's no extra
wiring in the back.
I'm gonna have to use your arms, just like birds, right? That's what you said.
All right,
you see how birds?
Never mind, man.
Never mind.
I wish to take it back. I wish to take
You're
it
out
back.
of wishing.
No, I'm
You're
not.
out of wishes.
Never mind.
You're
Come
out
on.
of wishing. I need your arms. No more thumbs.
Just go
Just
back.
like a bird.
Just go back. Go back into the thing. Go back. Never mind. Just take it back. I take it back. I need my arms, man. I need these.
Superman flies without a cape. Then she wrote,
Flies.
Flies. As in ownership.
That's a flies. That's a flies cape.
It belongs to a fly.
Yeah.
But I don't remember. Superman. Let's see. Whichever one it is. Sula.
Why did you sound Japanese just now, brother?
That's what she wrote it. She wrote it in Japanese. You had it right the first time. Precious lady. All right. So yeah, we got you wrapped up. You squared away.
Nah,
I'm
I'm
gonna go
good.
ahead and
Just,
take your arms from you.
I'll
Just
just
turn them
cancel
into
it.
wings.
Nah, I just want to make a cancel.
I want you to see what you've turned into. Just real
Yeah,
quick.
no, just take it back. I just take it back, man. I don't
Let's
want to
look at
be
it.
a
I'm
flying.
gonna run over. Let me run down your order real quick. All right, I'm just gonna tell your order back again to you.
Okay.
You're a winged person
Uh-huh.
with the strength of 7 men. So that means you have the testosterone, because that's where men get their strength from.
Oh,
You have the
God, I'm gonna be so
testosterone
violent. This
of
is not
7
good.
people, and your schlong is hanging down. So you're just this freaking creature flying around.
I look like
You're a mosquito.
a mosquito. You've turned me into a human mosquito.
Oh man, brother, you're a hornet.
A 3-legged flying man beast.
Oh man, that's what you wanted.
A mosquito, brother.
All right. That said, my second wish would be infinity wishes. Genies are smarter than that. It's not gonna work. You have 3 wishes. All right. You have 3 wishes.
Yeah.
So what's this all? What are we saying?
Yeah.
This is as fun of an exercise as was.
Mhm.
When you are looking to get something, you've got to pay for it.
Yeah.
And what we think we could do is that we can somehow, some way sidestep. Jeff, you did not think this through. He's been thinking about it his whole life.
I thought I had it with the customized physical and emotional and mental. Thought I had it, man, but I thought that was my way in.
Hey, listen, there's nobody that can ace this thing.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you the reason why. I know many people are, okay, let me take a crack at it. Only because you know that you can back out of it. You know that because I'm not really a genie. And you can just go back to your regular life and be like, well, that was fun.
That was fun, yeah. That was fun.
But the world is set up in such a way that anything that you want, there's a price that has to be paid for it. Somehow, some way, there's a price. If you do look at birds, and some people say, man, these birds, man, they're just so free, they can go everywhere they want. But they don't have thumbs. They do not have fingernails. How does a bird scratch itself? Like that, right?
With its face, man. Yeah.
With its freaking lips.
Yeah.
And so on and so forth, right? You keep looking at other people's lives, and you keep looking at it, and I wish I had that, or I wish I was like that. I don't wish I was a bird. You see their feet? Dumb looking feet. You know what I think was one of the coolest birds, brother?
What's that?
I've told you this before. I don't think you would guess it.
Coolest looking birds?
Not looking.
Just the coolest bird in general?
One of the coolest type of birds. You know, we spent our time as bird watchers when we were resident.
We did.
Doing our residency.
Yes, sir. We were bird watchers.
Yeah. It was as a
I don't. Was it an owl?
No, sir.
No. Was that an owl? No.
Yes.
You come up with this stuff.
I know.
No. A falcon?
Those are pretty cool. But no, and I know the reasons. You know me very well, right? I know the reasons why you're thinking those things.
Mm-hmm.
They're very dangerous, very, very dangerous birds.
Yeah,
Vicious killers.
Super predators, man.
Yep. They have like an owl, obviously, is he can see very well at night, and he can see turn his head all the way around. That's because an owl, of all birds, an owl actually has his eyes in the front of it. Right, and so it has to be able to, do this thing. Whereas other birds, they have their eyes on the sides of their head.
Yeah,
and
they can see.
Yeah, they can see so much.
Yeah,
flamingo.
They do have an emoji for it.
Really? I've never shown any signs of flamingo sexuality. But I can see how flamingos are cool, right? They're these things that can stand on one foot. Dot says an ostrich. I don't want to be dumb.
Yep, they're famously dumb.
Peacock.
Those are cool. Peacocks are cool.
Peacocks are.
They're pretty aggressive too, man. They're pretty violent birds.
Now it's a duck.
A duck.
Yeah. A mallard. Remember I told you, a duck, it can fly, right?
Yeah.
It can run. Walk. They can swim, brother. This thing.
Brother, that's
Remember
those are good points.
How dynamic those things are? And
That's
they
true.
can fly really good. They can swim really good, brother, and they can walk all day. They ain't tripping. They'll walk all day.
Yep.
It's a duck. They're interesting to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But even with it being able to do all those things, I wouldn't want to trade my abilities for his abilities. Oh, a duck. It's cool. She got these emojis.
Yeah, she got all the animal kingdom in her
Let me
phone.
throw the eagle back up there. Represent. The truth of the matter is that J. Cole has a song. There's no such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing. No such thing. Right. And we got to understand that that's first, is that you can't just look at somebody and say, at the snap of a finger, let me take that over and do that.
Yeah.
There's no such thing. The other thing that we have to also realize is that in order to get the thing that you really wish for, you really want, you got to make sure that you really want them. And there's going to be tests along the way to see if you do.
Yeah.
Is that true, Jeff?
Yes, sir. Yep. It's almost like that's the application.
There you go.
That's the application. To get the things that you want, you've got to be able to apply and get approved. Because having the things you want is going to require a certain part of you.
Yeah.
And if you don't have that part, then you won't have that thing. That's the way that goes. And
that's okay, right? Because it just means, I just didn't really want it that much. I didn't know that.
It's totally fine, yeah.
You see how you didn't want a Pringles size can if that's what you got to walk around with all the time?
Yeah, if that's the case, then I'm good. Don't worry about it. Never mind. I was going for something else. Don't worry about it. Never mind.
Right.
I wasn't trying to do that. Yeah, for sure.
Right. We got, because we have to learn these things. I thought that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
But now that I know what it's going to cost me, okay, I didn't want that. Sometimes Rachel will bring some things up. She'll tell me about it. She's a really, really good salesperson, brother.
Oh, brother, yeah.
Top 2 salespeople I've ever met. Top 2.
I feel you.
And she'll sell it, man. And then, I already know how good she is at selling. So, and she doesn't even know she's selling it, brother. That's how cold she is. She's just doesn't know. She's just talking to me.
Damn, that's cold, man.
Yeah, because she's, it's conviction. You sell from conviction. You know what I mean?
Right,
And
right,
you're just
right.
transferring your conviction to the other person.
Right.
And so then I tell her, oh yeah, but how much does it cost? And then she'll tell me it's like $6 million. No.
I thought you said you wanted it.
I almost started wanting it until I
Yeah,
found out how much it costs, and now I don't want that.
yeah,
There's something wrong with it.
yeah. I do
It
that
is.
at the store. I see a price, I'll see something, and I'll say, "Oh, that's cool." Then I'll look at the price, and I'll say, "Oh, that's ugly, man. Terrible.
I always tell her,
That is
tell her it's broken. I
that's
said,
bro-
"Everything's broken."
It's broken. It doesn't work right."
A terror bird is cool. A terror bird?
I don't know what that is. A terror bird?
I don't know. A thunderhawk? I don't know. A thunderbird?
Thunderbird.
So let's revisit the things that we want.
Mhm.
If somebody says I want $1 million, listen. If I go around asking people, hey, who all wants to be who here wants $1 million? I'm pretty sure, brother. I'm pretty sure that 100% of the people would raise their hand. I know that there's some people
Yeah.
who would say no, I don't want $1 million. I know
Right,
that there
right,
is some.
right.
But I would actually bet that 100% of the people say, well, there's a lot of things I could do with $1 million. It doesn't have to go into my bank. I could use it to help people, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's at least 100% of the people in that room. Let's just say it's at a Verizon store. So everybody in that store, including all the workers and the manager, they would raise their hands. I want $1 million.
For sure. Yeah.
And I'll say, great. You want $1 million? I got good news. Let's see. I will count the people there. Let's say there's 34 people in there. I would say there is definitely $34 million available for all of you. And they'll say, yeah. They'll get in line. Some people can't wait to get their $1 million. Others are like, man, as long as I'm getting my $1 million, it doesn't matter. We'll just talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait for our turn. Then they'll be waiting for what? For me to issue it to them, right?
Yes, sir. Lizards.
I would look at them. I say, "What are you guys waiting for? What are y'all waiting on?
Go
You
get
said
your
you
money."
wanted $1 million." They'll say, "Yeah, give it to us." What? Is that how $1 million is made? Do you think $1 million can be made by you standing in line? All right, if you want me to give you $1 million, then you're gonna have to trade what I want for it. Brother Jeff, I didn't tell you this, but I read on Twitter. Maybe it was Twitter. Maybe it was on Instagram from Twitter, reposted from Twitter, something like that. Maybe YouTube. But a young lady decided that she was going to go ahead and go over to Dubai. You know where that's at?
Oh yeah, Dubai. Yeah, that's one of those places where rich people go.
There you go. She thought it'd be wonderful if she went ahead and went. She's going to be going there on a rich man's dime. Okay? Doesn't know the rich men very well, but it's Dubai. What the hell? All right, how bad?
Is that where he's meeting her?
Oh, yes, sir.
She's getting flued out by him.
There you go.
Okay.
Right? Doesn't really know the guy, but how bad could it be?
Yeah.
She goes to Dubai. They give her $10,000 cash. Right? The bodyguard or whatever, whoever it is picking her up, whoever it is, give her $10,000. Then, let's look at this. It's your turn to read, brother.
What? Excuse me.
I read last, brother. It's your turn.
Okay. All right. Forest rackets, colloquially known as terror birds, are an extinct clade of large carnivorous flightless birds that are one of the largest species of apex predators in South America. During the Kenozoic era, their conventionally accepted temporal range covers from 62 to 1.8 million years ago. Wikipedia. All right, Dot. That was yeah, those are cool.
So
I
terror
agree.
birds.
Those are cool. Terror
Large
birds.
carnivorous flightless birds. Okay, they can't fly.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go check it out. Oh, Dot did actually say look it up. I got you. You did say look it up.
Okay. Word.
Appreciate you, Manny, for looking it up.
Good deal.
Dot said to look it up. He sure did.
It's like I guess the birds in that movie. What was that? 10,000 BC? No, not that one. Yeah, 10,000 BC. Those big birds that were chasing them.
Yep.
Maybe it's something like that. Okay.
Could be. Yep. So she went over there. She got $10,000 cash. That's hers to keep. She also went on a shopping spree in which she didn't buy it with. She didn't buy things with the $10,000. That was her cash to keep.
Oh, so they paid for all the stuff.
Oh yeah, they got her. So she bought.
Oh, so far so good.
Oh, this is wonderful. And she's taking pictures, Hermes bags. And listen, it's like you know, when somebody don't respect you, you just go and do your thing, right?
Yeah,
Whatever they write to, the caption.
Right. Yeah.
Always believe in yourself. This kind of thing.
Yeah. When one door shuts, another one opens.
so she's got her bags and she's in Dubai, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I don't catch feelings, I catch flights. All those things that she said on the way there. She's Air Dubai, whatever. Right? It's all these things.
Yeah.
Right. Started from the bottom. Now I'm here. And then, shortly after she got back from shopping, she was allowed to take a shower, and then maybe an hour later, the man came and picked him back up, picked her back up, and took her to meet with some men, but it wasn't actually the man yet. There was other men.
Okay.
And they shat on her.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, they shat.
The men that picked her up?
No, the man that picked her up took her to men, and those men shat on her face and her hair. They pretty much used only her anus. They made her eat shadow and urine. They peed all over her. They splooged on her, as you can imagine. Everything. They did everything to her. The man also finally came out and did it too. All right. So, pretty much walked on and just did anything they could, anything that they could possibly think to do to her. It was all consensual. They did not harm her. Like, they didn't hurt her.
Okay. She signed up for this?
She got paid for it, $10,000. She didn't know. She had no idea that that's what she thought it was going to be she was going to meet Aladdin there, and he was going to take her.
Aladdin?
To meet.
On a magic carpet ride?
Yeah, that's what she thought. She thought
it was going to be a whole new world, huh?
Yeah, she thought they were going to hold hands and do an elephant ride. And I don't think there's elephants in Dubai, but she didn't know, right? She just knows that she's going east. That's all she knew.
Golly.
She didn't know that you don't get $10,000 from very rich people just to have a date.
Yeah. No, sir. I wouldn't have guessed that, though. That seems kind of out there. I would have guessed like sex with a very old man or something.
No, shat.
It's pretty terrible, man.
Yeah. You know what it is, brother. They saw her. She's this Instagram beauty, and she's saying all these things because she's puffed up. She's She thinks that she is so special. And they showed her,
Damn, they humbled her, huh?
listen, I'll buy all of your confidence from you. Brother, she is
That's
a wreck. She said she's when she's writing it out, she's like, I don't even know who I am. I can't believe, like, I want to kill myself. That's where she's at now, brother. She can't believe that she was subjected to such humiliation. What? She can't believe that she lived and her eyes are open through that. She can't believe that that's still her.
yeah, I can imagine, brother.
All these men that she's never seen before are coming up with the worst things they can think of, and it's just her. And she ate shat. She ate Dubai shat, brother.
Dubai doo doo. That's terrible, man. Golly, bro, that's so horrible.
Because it doesn't come like that. I'm telling y'all
No.
that if you want something out of this life, you only have this life.
Yeah,
You got to give of this life to get that. What it's all in this life, in this small world. Some people say it's a small world. It's relatively small to the way that we think that it's just, oh yeah, we have all the time in the world, we have all the space in the world. No,
yeah,
you only have what's in that small world, and in that small world is your very small life.
mm-hmm.
And inside that very small life, you have an opportunity to trade in some of that life for a good experience inside that life.
Right. Yeah.
Right? Something that you talked about earlier, right, Jeff? You wanna pick that back up when you talking about balance, or kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. So there's this idea that we have that we've been taught that we should have a good balanced life. Everything ought to be balanced.
Hold on, sorry, before you get too serious. That says I feel like damn it.
You have to
I
read
gotta
now.
pull
It's your
myself-
turn.
Yeah, no, I gotta pull myself together because
All right.
we really are trying to be very serious about this podcast and take it to different levels. But one of the viewers says, "I feel like taking the shit now on the slut face."
You're going to have some money, I suppose. Dot.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know why money would take you down that road, but these guys, I guess they don't have anything else to spend their money on, brother. It's just that was their entertainment or whatever, right?
You can't do it and get away with it unless you have money. That's what it sounds like to me. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very strange. It's very strange.
Okay, you were saying?
Yes, sir. So balance, man. So we're taught to have this balance in our life. I hear it at my job all the time for us to maintain a healthy work-life balance.
Okay.
And we have seminars on this stuff, and a lot of you have heard this, right? You want to balance everything out, and here's the reality, though, is when you look at the people that are at the extreme levels, the extremes, we can go to this extreme, to the richest and the hyper successful, to the other extreme, to the very poor. And what you'll find at these extremes is there is no balance. There is no balance. And the closer you get to the center, there's no balance. Right? There's absolutely no balance. Less balance, no balance. And then right in the middle, there's a little bit of balance, kind of. Right? The middle is kind of the middle class. That's the everyday average person making enough money to just kind of keep making enough money. That's what you're doing.
That's it.
And so if you want to have less money, increase your social life, right? Decrease your work life, be off balance, and you will find yourself with less money because that's the way that works. I learned that when I was a young man. I often joke with my friends and my family, and I tell them the fountain of youth, I have it. I know the secret to the fountain of youth, right? And I'll tell it to you guys here because this is the real secret to the fountain of youth.
All right.
If you ever want to feel youthful again, All you have to do is start making poor decisions. That's it. And you'll have a lot of fun doing it, and you will feel and look very young.
It's
That's
good.
the fountain of youth. Every time I make poor decisions, someone asks me if I'm 19. So they also ask me if I'm a child, and it's because I've discovered the fountain of youth. And so that's the way that goes, right?
Oh man, yes sir.
They say, "Are you a child?" And I say, "Yeah." Thanks for assuming. Obviously, my fountain of youth is working.
It's working.
It's working. And so, but that's the point, right? When I was a young man, I had an unbalanced life. My social life was very high, my work life was very low, and I always had very little money. And that's the way that goes. And so now, if I want to have more money, there's not going to be a balance, guys. There's no
Yeah.
balance. You have to give something up for this other thing because you have like enough space in your life to have X amount of substance, right? All overall. And if you want to trade some of your substance for some other substance, that's the way that works. If I want more money, I've got to trade some of my time and some of my energy. If you look at the extreme of the guys that are the most wealthy, y'all don't even probably know how extremely busy those guys are or how busy they were to get there and how unbalanced their lives are.
Yeah.
That's why all the people that we see, the celebrities that we see, all their lives are always in shambles. It's not because being rich ruins your life. It's because that's the way it goes, man. They traded a sustainable life or a balanced life
Right.
for celebrity status or for wealth. That's the way it works. And so
That's good.
that's how that goes. And there's no way around it, guys. There's absolutely no way around this. You know what I mean? You if you want something, I was taught this a very long time ago, and it took me a while to really grasp it, but I understand it now. And it actually helped me change the way I see the world is anything I want, I can have if I want it enough. And I can have anything I want. I just can't have everything. Right. And brother, listen, maybe you can expound on that a little bit, but that took a lot for me to learn. Anything I want, I can have it enough if I want it enough. Anything I want, I can have if I want it enough.
Yes, sir.
And then I can have anything I want, just not everything. You know what I mean? That's kind of the essence of what we're saying. I actually was taught that by Sola. Sola taught me that. And that's the essence of what we're talking about. There is absolutely no genie. There's no jinn. And if there was, it would cost you your life to get these things. The reason we know that is because whenever someone is suffering from a depression or sadness or some sort of trauma and trouble, it takes a lot of work to recover from that. A lot of work. Or you can take the easy exit and go put substances into your body.
Right.
And it costs you everything to go do it.
Costs you everything.
That's the way it goes. Or you could take the 2 years it takes to really put yourself back together and have something left when you're done. So
this is good. When you think about the things that Jeff is saying, you're really good at putting this stuff together, brother. Really, really good at it, man. God has blessed you with that. When you think about the stuff that he's saying and you say, wow, I tried to get around what he just said. And no, it fills it up. It's filled. You can't get around that.
There's no way to get around it.
And then you look at all the people that you know that are successful and all the people that you know that are not so successful.
Mm-hmm.
The people that are not so successful, they know how to make excuses, and they're really good in making those excuses because they're very, very good at being social, right? They talk to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
And so they know how to brand their excuses and how to sell their excuses and just say, or complaints, whatever the case may be.
That's a good one, brother. Yeah, because they might know what the current thing everybody's tripping over.
Oh, man.
The current thing that everybody's tripping over, they know how to play that thing.
That's right. Imagine gas prices right now. They're right in there.
Yeah.
Oh, man, yeah. I was gonna start a chocolate company, but man, why would I do that, man? You see gas prices right now.
Yeah, and everyone around you is gonna be like, oh yeah, you're right.
Those are all his people, right?
This is people, yeah. Yeah, I did start a business, but then COVID.
Right.
Ah,
Yeah. There you go.
yeah.
To all the very successful people, you hear them talk about how they were almost homeless, or they were homeless for a little while,
Mhm.
or they put all their life savings into something, and they just talk about how uncomfortable things got for them. That they traded. They traded all their comfort. They traded all their security.
Mhm.
They traded all their social, could have went out to this place and missed that party, they traded all that to get to where you say you want to get. My question to you is, between the two of them, who wanted it more?
Yeah.
Between the two of them, who wanted it more? And then also, the person that did actually get it, will he ever be able to live as freely as, or as common
Yeah.
as everyone else?
Yeah,
What say you?
that's one of the values, man.
So it's a trade-off, and you just got to decide. It's okay either way you go. Right? Some people might say, "Oh man, you're speaking really bad of the people who who are not willing to do all that. It's not that serious." I'm not speaking bad. It's whatever you choose. It's whatever you choose, whatever you want to do. Drake said something on Jack Harlow. I listened to Jack Harlow a little bit. It's not my fault.
Hey, man, no one's blaming you.
All right.
It's not bad. All right. It's cool.
Okay. Let me start with something he said that stuck in my mind. He said his biggest pet peeve is people putting a camera in his face. No, that's what you wanted. Remember?
Yeah.
You wanted to be a famous rapper. What do you think it comes with?
How do you think you get to see all your favorite rappers?
They were putting cameras in their face.
Someone's got a camera in their face.
Yeah.
That's how you see them.
That's right. And so
Yeah.
now there you are. You got a camera in your face. But Drake featured on the song with him, and he said his biggest motivation is y'all's. He said, my biggest motivation is y'all's financial situation. Right. And he said, depending on what you make, depending on where you're at and what you make, is how you should take that statement, he said.
That's dope. I like
right.
that.
And that's pretty good. That's pretty good, right? He says,
yeah,
listen, I'm motivated because what y'all are making, hell no.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And on the flip side, I'm motivated because, man, what y'all making, man. Right. I want to go there. So depending on where you're at on that, depending on whatever you make, that should tell you how to take that statement. Oh man, damn, that Drake, man, dissing me.
Yeah.
Or, man, Drake, he's coming, man. You hear what he said? He bigged us up.
Yeah.
What's your motivation? You want to spend time with family, just do that. People remember you for that. You don't have to be rich. People will remember you. Like, man, he was always there. What else is there, Jeff? You want to be rich? Some of your family's gonna be like, that's all he cared about. You'll be mistaken.
Yeah. You'll fall into the stigma that rich people have. So get ready for that.